For many of us, springtime means cleanup time, but before you hire a handyman or before you climb the ladder, ask yourself one question. Are you covered? Today we learn the ins and outs of what you're liable for and who foots the bill if an accident happens.
He's an inspiration for many, and today WWOC Sports Director Scott Abraham introduces us to a young man whose goal it is to make people smile.
Mood swings, night sweats, loss of energy, or feelings of intimacy. Sound familiar? Coming up, we get to the bottom of hot flash triggers.
Mother's Day just days away. Guys, you know the women in our lives deserve a little pampering. We have some comfortable gift ideas.
The school year is getting ready to wind down, and before you know it, summer will be here and your kids will be in need of care. Are you ready? We'll tell you about a summer program that not only promises fun for your children, it offers academics as well.
You've probably seen the commercials, or what about the bags of Lay's chips in the grocery store with those interesting flavors? Well, today we learn the winner of the Lay's Potato Chip Challenge, how much the winner stands to gain, and what she plans to do with all that money.
I know what I could do with $250, and I bet you do too. Another question and another winner is coming up.
And where, oh where, is Brian?
Well, that's for me to know and you to figure out. And don't be fooled by all the green behind me. I am not in Ireland, but I will give you all the clues you need to figure out where I am coming up. Delmarva Life starts right now.
All right, that's clue number one. He's not in Ireland.
Not in Ireland, yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryan.
I'm Jimmy Hopple. Welcome to Delmarva Life from historic Studio D.
And we'd like to welcome our studio audience. Thanks for joining us today.
Oh, the Red Hatters are back.
I know, another wild show.
We already warned them, no riots, nothing like that.
Yeah, we know it isn't happening right here on Delmarva, but we want to talk about what everyone is talking about, the amazing story coming out of Cleveland, Ohio, the three women who were kidnapped and rescued after 10 years. What an amazing story. They're also talking about Charles Ramsey, who's being hailed as a hero. He's the guy who knocked down the door and rescued the three women. Now, Anderson Cooper, I don't know if you saw this, but Anderson Cooper interviewed him yesterday, asking him if he wanted a reward. Listen to what Charles had to say.
Just wouldn't pick it up. Paychecks. What that address say? That sad?
I don't have my glasses. I'm blind.
2203 Seymour. Where were some girls living? Right next door to this paycheck. So yeah, take that reward and give it to that little girl came out the house and she was crying.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Give it to them.
Give it to them. I think he is a
What
hero.
No kidding.
Let's hear it for Charles. You know,
Wow.
if you're on Facebook, of course, he had a very colorful interview, a few colorful interviews, very entertaining to most. But and of course, everybody on Facebook is posting pictures of him and memes and all of that.
Right.
When you really get down to it, he is a hero.
He's a neat guy. Absolutely great.
Yeah.
Okay, so a little closer to home, especially if you're a college student, this is important to you. Delaware State University's Board of Trustees has approved a plan to hold tuition right where it is right now.
Oh,
officials
nice.
outline plans to hold tuition steady and seek revenue elsewhere at their meeting. Monday, the tuition freeze is tied to plans to boost enrollment at the Dover main campus by 3%. The Finance Committee is focusing on student retention and staying efficient, and they're talking about moving their Newcastle campus to another place, which should save them a whole bunch of money too.
Right.
So that's the important thing. If you're in Dover, going to Delaware State University, going to save some money because they're going to keep the tuition
I just
right
love
the same
how
place.
they're thinking of the students and thinking. I mean, you know, this is what's important here.
Yeah.
We can cut or make money somewhere else. So.
It's going to be tough on them, but they're doing it. That's great.
Hey, you remember when the movie Grease came out?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I saw that movie 15 times that summer. Well, now, of course, all of our kids are putting on the musical, including Sussex Tech High School. Here is a picture of senior Kara Bethke and sophomore Cameron Malone playing Sandy and Danny. This show opens tomorrow at Possum Hall in Georgetown. So you want to go see it? Well, here's the information. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 7 p.m. is when the show is. On Sunday, it's at 2 p.m. Like I said, Possum Hall in Georgetown. It's Sussex Tech. Go support these kids. And if you want more information, delmarvalife.com.
$10 bill to get in. Going to be a great show. And suddenly I've got that music stuck in my head, and I'm going to be singing that all day long.
There you go.
Now, we are getting into the summer season. You know, it seems like we're jumping ahead, but it's finally time we can get out and start doing things. Canal Front Park in Lewis is starting to crank up the heat there for the summer. They've got family-friendly movies, which is one of the shots from what they did last year. They do this 4 times a summer. Now, coming up this Sunday morning, Soul Yoga co-owner Dimitri Katanides, I think I got kind of close.
Close enough.
Kind of close enough. Is back for Yoga by the Canal. They're going to do that weekly until September 1st. Whatever age group, a whole bunch of different things going on. Next Saturday is Pooches in the Park, $5 entrance fee for dogs. You can get their tickets online with there. And they've got something else coming up this following Sunday. Not can't remember what it is. But anyway, Canal at the Park, it's coming up.
Yeah.
In Lewis. So be sure to get out there and have a good time.
Yeah. Nice family fun.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't know if you've noticed, if you've gone into any farmer's market or anywhere, you smell the strawberries. I know I walked into one the other day, not intending to buy strawberries, but let me tell you,
You did anyway, didn't
I
you?
did. And this weekend, the Somerset Strawberry Festival is in Marion Station. This is the 4th year for the strawberry capital of the world. The Strawberry Strut Run / walk is Saturday, along with a 40-mile scenic bike ride, a tug of war with the Somerset County Fire Departments, and a parade followed by ceremonies and awards ceremonies.
All kinds of
fun going on in Somerset County. Here's the information. It's Marion Station, Friday 5 to 9, Saturday 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And if you want even more information, of course, you can call that number, 410-968-2787. Now I just want strawberries.
Yeah. I'm listening to Grease and you're thinking about strawberries.
I'm thinking about strawberries.
As you probably know, if you've watched Delmarva Life for any great length of time, you know how much I enjoy the Grapevine.
In the Daily Times.
In the Daily Times, or as some of us call it, the Grapewine.
The Grapewine.
Well, it's coming to an end. The anonymous letters to the editor, which has come up with some really off-the-wall stuff before, is no more. Editors say, in the end, it's a feature that entertained but often failed to enlighten, and they say they can do better. So that's where they're going to go with that.
Yeah. Oh, well.
So you remember we were talking a few months ago, I guess it was 6 or 8 months ago, about the Google Street View car coming through Salisbury.
Yeah, the one
and
with the funky camera
with
on
the funky
top?
camera on top,
Yeah.
taking all the different pictures. What they do is so you can go online and take a look at an address and then kind of go around.
Yeah.
To do that, they put together a whole bunch of different images. Well, sometimes when they meld these different images, they come up with funny looking things like this. This poor guy walking down the street lost my head.
Oh, my goodness.
There's no head on this guy.
There's no head.
This is where the 2 images were coming up. How about this one? A new breed of cat. It's a 2-legged cat.
Oh.
Isn't that the weirdest thing? Oh, but wait, there's more. How about the little girl who was doing great? Oops.
Oh, my goodness.
That's going to live in
Moment she
infamy.
fell off the bike.
They happened to take a picture. There are dramatic moments like this policeman showing up at the scene. And there's also a group of people, this one fascinates me. This is actually out of Australia. These people are trying to escape floodwaters. Those 2 white lines you see down the side are the guardrails. All of that's flooded. And there's a Google Street View car driving through the middle of it taking pictures. So.
Yeah, I've just got pictures to take. You guys, good luck with that flood.
Now, how about this one? Apparently, the Google Street View driver tells himself, if you look closely, you see there in the center, speed limit 25 miles an hour. If you look down a little, it says you're going 31. So, oops, got to watch out for that.
Pretty interesting. All right, well, still ahead on Delmarva Life. The winning continues. We've already had about 9 viewers walk away with $250. We have a lot more money to give away, and you could be our next winner.
Yes,
number
you could.
10.
Doesn't that sound good? And while we're talking about winning, we're going to speak with the winner of the Lay's Do Us a Flavor contest to find out what it takes to make a new flavor of potato chip. And we're going to learn more about what inspired the winning flavor.
You know, school will soon be out for the summer, but that doesn't mean the learning has to stop. How would your child like to learn how to design video games, become a veterinarian, or cook in the kitchen? It's all part of Kids on Campus, and we'll learn more about it.
But next, many of us have those big home projects to tackle this spring and summer. Whether you plan to do it yourself, get a neighbor to help you, or maybe even hire a contractor, you need to make sure that you're covered in case someone gets hurt. The questions to ask before the project starts. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. Your local York and Mitsubishi dealers. And State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.